This is a summary of why leaders fail. The top 10 reasons leaders fail and how to develop resilience to sustain success, by Peter B. Stark. Peter B. Stark's Why Leaders Fail examines the most common pitfalls that undermine leadership effectiveness and provides actionable strategies for overcoming these challenges. Drawing from years of consulting experience and interviews with executives, Stark identifies 10 key reasons leaders fail and explores how to build resilience for sustained success. The following is a detailed summary of the book's core insights. 1. Lack of vision. Successful leadership begins with a compelling vision that inspires and aligns a team. Stark explains that leaders often fail when they neglect to define a clear, strategic direction. Without this vision, employees struggle to understand their purpose and how their roles contribute to organizational goals. Effective leaders communicate their vision consistently, reinforcing its importance in day-to-day operations. 2. Inability to build trust. Trust is foundational for any successful team. Stark highlights that leaders fail when they engage in behaviors that erode trust, such as dishonesty, inconsistency, or favoritism. Building trust requires transparency, integrity, and a genuine concern for the well-being of team members. Trust also involves being accountable for mistakes and creating an environment where others feel safe to voice concerns. 3. Poor communication. Miscommunication or lack of communication is a frequent cause of leadership failure. Stark underscores that effective communication goes beyond simply relaying information. It involves active listening, clarity, and empathy. Leaders who fail to provide timely and meaningful feedback or who misunderstand their audience risk creating confusion and disengagement. 4. Micromanagement. Micromanaging undermines employees' confidence and stifles creativity. Stark argues that leaders who fail to delegate effectively or trust their team's capabilities risk alienating their employees. He advises leaders to empower their teams by providing guidance, setting clear expectations, and allowing autonomy in decision-making. 5. Inability to adapt to change. Adaptability is critical in today's fast-paced environment. Leaders who resist change or fail to recognize shifts in market trends, technology, or organizational needs often find themselves left behind. Stark discusses how a growth mindset and willingness to embrace innovation help leaders navigate uncertainty and drive success. 6. Failure to develop others. Great leaders invest in the growth and development of their team members. Stark points out that failure occurs when leaders prioritize their own goals over the professional development of their staff. By mentoring, coaching, and providing opportunities for skill building, leaders can create a culture of continuous improvement and loyalty. 7. Ego and arrogance. Ego-driven leadership can alienate employees and hinder collaboration. Stark explains that when leaders let their ego take precedence, by refusing to admit mistakes, dismissing feedback, or prioritizing personal agendas, they risk damaging their relationships and credibility. Humility and self-awareness are crucial traits of successful leaders. 8. Inconsistent decision-making. Inconsistency in decision-making breeds confusion and frustration among team members. Stark stresses the importance of making decisions that align with an organization's values and objectives. Leaders who are transparent about their decision-making process and who involve others in the process are more likely to gain trust and buy-in. 9. Neglecting relationships. Strong relationships are at the heart of effective leadership. Stark identifies the failure to build genuine connections with employees, peers, and stakeholders as a common downfall. He advises leaders to prioritize empathy, active listening, and emotional intelligence to foster meaningful interactions. 10. Burnout and lack of resilience. Leaders who neglect their own well-being or fail to develop resilience are at risk of burnout, which negatively impacts their performance and the organization. Stark emphasizes the importance of self-care, stress management, and cultivating a support network to sustain long-term success. Developing resilience for sustainable success. Stark's book is not just a diagnosis of leadership failures but also a guide for cultivating resilience. Resilience involves bouncing back from challenges and learning from setbacks. Stark outlines strategies such as maintaining a growth mindset, seeking continuous feedback, and embracing challenges as opportunities to grow. Additionally, Stark advocates for a balanced approach to leadership that includes celebrating successes, maintaining perspective, and fostering a culture of gratitude. By prioritizing self-awareness and ongoing development, leaders can avoid the pitfalls outlined in the book and achieve sustained success. Conclusion. Why Leaders Fail serves as a practical guide for leaders at all levels who want to enhance their effectiveness and avoid common mistakes. Stark's insights are grounded in real-world experiences, making the book a valuable resource for anyone striving to lead with purpose and resilience. If you enjoyed this book summary, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more leadership-related content in less than 10 minutes. Stark, Peter B. Why Leaders Fail. The Top 10 Reasons Leaders Fail and How to Develop Resilience to Sustain Success. Peter Baron Stark Companies, 2016.